Come on in, guys. Come on in. Prepping up some dinner here. Got multiple things happening right now. Multiple. All right. First, we're going to start out just adding some chickpea flour in here. In my little pan, I got some chickpea flour to make some batter. Not measuring, just kind of tossing in. Hi, ladies. Hey, Miss Nita, Brenda, how are you? Time to prep some dinner. Right now, I have a whole chicken in the refrigerator for Hunter. I promised him I'd make one chicken dish. For him per week. Because he says there's nothing here to eat because he's on that meat diet. You guys know how that is. So, I've got that in the oven going. I just added some chickpea flour for my batter. I'm going to be battering some mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, frying those up. I'm also going to be making some mac and cheese using butternut squash, hemp seeds that I have in this bag here, along with some Brazil nuts. All right, so I've got my pasta right now on the fire going. But first, before we get over there, I'm going to season up my spaghetti squash and the other half of the butternut squash. All right, so let's get that started. Going really fast. Just adding some oil. I'm using grapeseed here. All right. Just gonna rub my oil in here so my seasoning can stick. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Just oil, and you can rub that oil on your skin when you're finished. All right, get it in there. Real nice. Right on the outside here. Okay, these are simple meals that we can make. Right, so I'm gonna do a few things because I'm making for two different types of people that are eating right now. So this could be a little bit challenging, so just bear with me. Right? So I have my oil on my my squash, and I'll show you guys from my angle in a minute. I'm gonna put my onion powder, especially on the spaghetti squash, because you want that to have some taste, because spaghetti squash doesn't really have much taste. It tastes like water. So it takes on the taste of whatever it is that you put in it. All right, so we've got our onion powder. We want to get some sea salt in there, again, for flavor. If you have high blood pressure or something like that, you can't use salt, then you're going to want to use sea vegetables. The saltier sea vegetables, they come in flakes sometimes or granules, and you want to use those to season everything. All right, come on in, ladies. I'm going to put my dry herbs on top. All right, and you want to get this on there real fast because the oil starts to go into the squash like right away, especially when you rub it in. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me give you a visual. This is going in the oven. Okay, that's pretty simple. You just have to get, this is the hardest part. Cutting this spaghetti squash is the hardest part. The butternut squash is not so hard, but it's hard enough. So I'm going to put this in the oven right now and get that out of the way. All right, that's good. I'm putting this on the top shelf for right now. And you can start this face down. I flip it over in a little bit. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's start it face down. Your seasoning should be sticking to the oil, so this, what I'm doing right now is not a big deal. Hopefully I can flip it over okay with this. All right, here we go. So I flipped those over, and here we go. Top shelf.